Yo, we gotta talk about this clown right here. And we gotta talk about Jamahal, dude. This guy is the most saltiest guy I've ever seen in my life. One of the saltiest guys in the UFC. Super salty, bro. And what do I tell you why? Because he just doesn't know how to lose. He's a sore loser. He's literally one of the biggest sore losers I've ever seen. He doesn't know how to lose. Pereira knocked him out under 3 minutes in the first round. In 3 minutes. Finish this guy. Now he's out here yawning after the fight of Alex Pereira with Cleo Roundtree. This guy wasn't even the real champion in the beginning. To be completely honest, Jiri was the real champion because Jiri beat Glover Teixeira. He won the championship legit. He got injured. He had to vacate the belt. And that's when, because he was going to rematch Glover because it was a close fight. And so Glover had no opponent. So they brought in Jamahal. He stepped up, fought, beat Glover Teixeira, won the champion. But let's be honest, he's a paper champion. He's not the real champion because the real champion is Jiri Prochazka, all right? So he won the title, and then he got injured and on his ACL for playing basketball. And then he had to vacate the belt. And so that's when Jiri, the real deal champion, who had to vacate his belt in the first place, came back to fight Alex Pereira because Alex Pereira came from beating Jan Blachowicz. He beat Jan Blachowicz, and obviously he was a champion in the lower weight class. So he stepped up. They put him on there to fight Jiri Prochazka, the real champion, and he finished him. I think in the first round, I think. He finished him, and then after he finished, or second round, I don't know, but he finished him. And then he became the real champions because he beat Jiri, who was the actual champion. And now he defended it against Jamahal, the paper champion. Beats him under 3 minutes in the first round. And then he goes and fights Jiri again. Beats Jiri way better than he did in the first time. And then he fights Cleo Roundtree. This guy right here was making a lot of excuses of why he lost that fight against Alex Pereira, bro. He lost focus on the fight. He's trying to blame the referee.
And it's protect yourself at all times. But right after they tell you that, it's obey my commands at all times too. And when in the moment, whenever it happened, I stopped. He said stop before he interjected. I stopped. And you can see Alex continues to close the distance on me. So, and then I understand, it's a cold moment. Oh, he got hit in the nuts. He got pushed off. It wasn't a groin. He pushed it off and then he came. It wasn't a groin strike. And him closing the angle on me while I'm trying to check and make sure he's good and things like that. It was a gritty competitive move. I should have peeped it, caught on to, and protected myself against.
Un peu bas. Non, c'est bon. C'est bon.
Ah,
Pereira.
ça le public apprécie. Oh, et voilà le crochet du gauche. Il n'en fallait pas plus. Oh, comment il va revenir de ça? Comment il va revenir de ça?
Are you serious?
Because he tried to step in and that managed to lose his focus, and that's what got him knocked out. He's blaming the referee, Herb Dean. He hit him in the cuff. You even heard that the sound of the cuff when it hit. But Alex Pereira was alright. He told the ref, alright, no, I don't want you to step in. I'm cool. It was literally like a less than a second. Not that much for him to lose his focus. But come on. What's his name? Fucking Jamahal. This guy right here. He's not a real champion. He doesn't have championship material. Because if you are a champion, you have championship material, you wouldn't have lost focus in that 2 seconds. You wouldn't have lost focus. Like Alex Pereira, who's a real champion, didn't lose focus at all. And just took you out when you lost focus. When you lost focus, when Jamahal lost focus, that's when Alex Pereira knocked his ass out. But whose fault is that, man? Whose fault is that? You tell me. Whose fault is that? Well, I tell you whose fault it was. Him. His own fault. because he's not made to be a champion. He lost focus, got knocked out, and then he has the audacity to make to do this gesture after the fight of Pereira and Roundtree. Look at this. Look at that disgrace. Embarrassment for the sport, and mostly embarrassing and a disrespect to Khalil Roundtree, bro. Because Khalil Roundtree gave it his all. He lasted 4 rounds. He won 2 rounds out of the 4 he was in there. And Jamahal got knocked out in the first fucking round, dude. There's levels to this shit. And Khalil Roundtree gave it his all until his body just couldn't anymore. Until those body shots took a toll on his body and just completely shut him down. Because his mind, Khalil's mind, wanted to keep going to the finish line. He wanted it, but his body just couldn't no more. And you gotta give, huge props to Khalil Roundtree for that performance, man. And then we got this clown right here, Jamahal, doing these gestures, suggesting that either the fight was boring or that, I don't know what. For me, he looks like he has something else in that motherfucking face, man. This is the worst yawn I've ever seen. It looks like he's shoving a pie in his face, or he's shoving something long in his face, man. Because look at this yawn. Shitty yawn. Terrible impersonation of a yawn. Hopefully, Jamahal gets to fight Khalil Roundtree, because they were scheduled to fight before Jamahal got injured. After the loss to Pereira, Jamahal was scheduled to fight Khalil Roundtree. But he got injured, so Alex had to step in. And guess what? Well, he didn't have to step in. He pretty much stepped in. Get in there. Whooped him. Boy, it was a tough fight for Alex Pereira. It was at first he had to go through a little bit of adversity, but he got it done. But the point is, this guy needs to stop doing that type of shit. He needs to stop making fun of fighters and stop being delusional and look at his own performances. Out of all the light heavyweights that Alex Pereira has fought, Jamahal has been the easiest one of them all. Crazy, man. Crazy. This guy, even though I was never a fan of this guy, I will never become a fan now. Ever. Just by the way he's been acting, man. Completely disrespect to the both fighters who went out there and gave it their all. So this guy is clearly salty, delusional, and just a sore loser. And a clown. Hopefully they beat him to Khalil Roundtree, and so Khalil Roundtree could knock him out. And he needs to stop doing this type of shit. Look, either he's shoving something in there, or he just woke up from Alex Pereira's knockout. Or he's just showing us what happened when he fought Alex Pereira, which is go to sleep. So, yeah, man. Disrespect. And this is what I think about what's his name? Jamahal. Jamahal. Sorry, Jamahal, but you earned it, man. You earned it.